This might go bad, so I'm just going to give it a rough shot. So today's video is my YouTube inspirations, and you want to know why? Because I'm an up-and-coming YouTuber, and for my New Year's resolution, I want to be somebody. I don't want to be a fucking girl who sits in my room all day. I want to actually make YouTube videos because I love them. But, excuse my family downstairs. If it gets too noisy, I'm going to have to restart, and I will be fucking pissed. Sorry if I'm using the F word too much. Alright, I'm just kind of overexcited because I've looked through my stuff and it's been wow. So first off, I'd like to thank O2L because they're kind of our inspiration for mine and Emily's channel, also my other channel, which I will be starting up soon. Details in the description box. But yeah, it's snowing outside and I've had a shovel 3 times. I'm not very happy at all. Okay, so O2L, I love you guys. I call dibs on Connor Franta because we always get in fights. Okay, just what? Okay, forget. So, I love O2L, everybody, because they're just so like do videos every day of the week, and they're kind of like the biggest collab channel out there. That's kind of like mine and Emily's inspiration. Like I'm from Canada. No, I'm from no, no, I'm not from Canada. I'm from Illinois, and she is from Canada. I am from Chicago, not Canada. Okay, so Chicago and Canada are not very good. I have a map right here. Do you want me to pull it out? I am not from Canada. Chicago and Canada are not even close to each other. Anyway, so I love O2L. They're like, I love watching their videos because they don't there's not a time where I don't laugh, and they always like are so fucking hilarious. I laugh, and they always cheer me up and make me in a good mood, and that's what I like to see in YouTube videos. And yeah, and I mean, I spam them all the time, hoping to get follows. Like me, and my friend Katie actually went to go see them on Digi Tour, and that's right before like Emily asked me to join the channel. So I mean, I had no idea, and then she told me, I'm like, for like 3 weeks, and it was like, I really want to meet them. Well, I do want to meet them, but it's far-fetched. And I mean, I wish they'd notice me because I love them so much and they inspire us. Like every one of them, like Ricky, I love his videos probably the most. He's like so hilarious. And yeah. So O2L, thank you for everything. We are your biggest fans. My name is Sarah from Collab Around the World. I almost said crap. It's Collab Around the World. Me and Emily love you, and also my other friends on my other YouTube channel, Omelet Clan, love you too. So O2L, a big ol' heart. O2L. I'm sorry for that. I'm just out of this. Also, another thing, moving on. So my second favorite person I'd like to mention in this video is like Troye Sivan. I didn't really start watching his videos till like recently because I didn't really know who he was. I didn't know who he was until he made that coming out video, and I heard it from Tyler Oakley, who I will mention very, very, very much in this later on in this video. But I think I'm not like a gay person, and I grow up Catholic. I'm very religious. I go to religious school because I've dealt with so much bullying just because like, you know, being picked on and stuff, and his advice and stuff kind of like that has like helped me through that, even though, it's not the same situation, but like his advice helped me get through my little bully situation, and I'm in a better place now. I'm in public school, even though, that makes no sense. Like how can like a diehard person like any gay people? My opinions on gay marriage is like completely fine. I think it's like YouTube has really changed it, and especially Troye, because I love him. And he's just like, his videos are very comedic and very serious, so I really like that. So I really love you, Troye. I hope you notice this. And then I'm gonna get on to my favorite YouTubers. Okay, so I was actually doing some research earlier today and looking at all the different times, like on Twitter, I've like spammed. I have over, I think, 50,000 tweets on a total of 12 accounts. And there was this one time Acacia Brinkley replied to me, And my friend bugs me about that every day. I don't know about her that much, but let's just forget I even mentioned her. But it was because she asked me to buy a swimsuit, and I'm like, why not helping hand? She's not my favorite. No, okay, sorry about that. All right, so one of my favorites is Kingsley, and if you don't know Kingsley, he's a non-ratchet ass dope kid who does overexpose, and he's just like really bitch, really, he does that too, and he's just like amazing. And this was last Christmas. He had tweet. This is gonna sound really really weird, and like they don't think twice about it, but like it really like changes me when they do that. Like he had said, "Ugh, Santa is such a fat bitch. Our chimney is cracked and there's dust everywhere, and ugh, his sleigh ran out of a flock of geese." That was his tweet, and then I replied to him on one of my accounts called Warbling Around. Now it's called Eleanor Sharts. Don't follow any of them. I'm like, are you sure it was a Big Sean? Because, if you watch Kingsley, first of all, he's a fucking big ass. Not Big Sean, he's like really not. He's like fucking not. But Big Sean and Kingsley, I ship it. Like, he loves Big Sean. Like, yeah. Yeah. And so said, are you sure that's not Big Sean? And he's like, oh, hell no. And at first I was like, oh my God. And then I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, whoa, whoa. I had to cool down a minute because he actually replied to my tweet. And that, it's just a little thing. He freaking replied to my tweet. Yeah, like, I don't know if you can see it very well, but yeah, he replied to my tweet, and I was so about that. And I love Kingsley. He was like the first YouTuber I ever watched. Only YouTuber, like, I'll watch like his videos over and over again. And then finally, you can't make a video without mentioning Tyler Oakley because he's a flawless bitch and the queen of the internet. And one day I was feeling pretty badass, and he posted a video about how he was in the Super Bowl. And yeah, he was in the Super Bowl, so don't you bitches complain, because he was in the Super Bowl. And he's like, I'm gonna respond to all video comments. So I'm like, nigga, I'm gonna have a go at it. So, you know what? Me being the little girl from Chicago, didn't think much about it. I'm like, not tweeting him, I'm commenting on his videos, and he replied back to me, and he's like, I'm gonna cook for her if she tries that again. I'm gonna post pictures to links of all these pictures below, and then I'll also have them at the end of the video. And I'm like starstruck because I'm not even talking now, and he's like the best person ever. And then he also said, I'm like, OMG, are you serious? And he replied, I'm down. So Tyler Oakley, you're going down. And if you don't believe so, proof is in the pudding. It's right here. And I just want to, first of all, thank you. You're amazing. Yeah, I love Tyler Oakley. I'm trying to keep this video under 10 minutes. But then over the summer, I had surgery, and I'd been working on another account with my friend Sarah, and it was like her birthday, and I had surgery. I'm like, hey Tyler, I just had surgery. I had one of my kidneys operated on. I was, it was for 8 hours. I'm not going to talk about it a lot. I'm not that comfortable, but I'm just like, hey, can you just say hi to us, because there was like me, my friend, we both adore you and stuff. So he replied just with a simple hi Sarah, and I'm actually going to have that printed out and hung on my wall and probably frame it, because that's like my most treasured thing, and my friends at school envy me for it. And Tyler, I absolutely love you, because everything about you is so perfect. And like, if I had the money, I would like buy you tickets to like go meet Beyonce, because that's how much I love you and like how much I want to thank you. But thank you so much for like replying to my comments and being an inspiration, because you're so funny and I always like your videos. And he like collabs a lot, and that's exactly what we want to do. He's just like, this is like my aunts always like calling herself a honey badger because honey badger don't care, honey badger don't give a shit. That's kind of how I feel Tyler Oakley is. He doesn't care, he doesn't give a shit about what people think about him. And so you go, Tyler, and I absolutely love you. You're probably one of my biggest inspirations. There's lots of other people. Daily Grace, Finn and Jack. I don't know. There's Casper Lee, Zoella, Alfie, Marcus. There's so many to name. I can't name them all, but thank you guys all so much. Like, you've literally saved my life. Ever since August, like, my life has changed for the good completely, and I want to thank YouTube for that. And actually, I want to be completely serious now. Thank you so much. You've actually inspired me to, like, ship Narbra. Just kidding. Like, inspired me to actually, like, change myself for the better and not do that. And I want to thank you guys all so very much. And you know what? I'll see you next time. Love you guys. Follow me. Bye.